Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. I apologize for coming on so late, Sag. You're going to have your video, possibly 2 today. But thank you guys so much for coming. So we're going to go ahead and start with a few oracles. Yes, this is going to be a general reading. You know, we get a little deep with your general. But we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Let's see what's going to come out. Hey. Let's see what's going to come out today for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. There we go. Okay. All right. I was only going to get 3 cards, and it is coming out. One of the first cards that came out here says, control your anger. Yes. We're going to talk about this. Yes. Control your anger. Next card here, it says, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of worry. There could be tense situation that's going to make you lose your temper. We're going to get into it. Doesn't have to be a biggie, though. It is an irritant. I want you guys to know the difference between mountains and irritants. This one to me feels like it's more so an irritant, something that someone should have known better. It's that type of thing. Next card here is, you should accept criticism. The last one that I have here is solid foundation, success with effort. Absolutely. Okay, Spirit was cutting y'all up this morning. Okay, it's not me. All right. Every sign has their whoopings. Okay. One thing that I will say is that I've actually talked about this a few times this week with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, shout out to y'all. I meant to tell you, you guys have been #1 this week and last week for my readings. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate you with all of my heart. You guys have been so supportive of me. I love the fact that the solid foundation with success with effort is here, because we've been talking about the success. We've been talking about the shining and the recognition that a lot of you are going to be experiencing, even personally. I've been seeing it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to find out why these cards are here, and we're going to also find the solution, because what do I say? I am a solution-based reader. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Let's see what's happening here with Sagittarius. Let's get it. This is for Sagittarius. Ooh. When I say angry, this is not fighting. This is words. This is how someone communicated. This is what someone said, or what you believe they meant. No, it's not what you, it's not that. It's what you said. It's what you said to me. I feel like it's one of those things where you feel like someone is putting you down. Someone is criticizing you. And I'm not saying that, you know, and with this one, I'm not saying that there's not people in your family that mean well, or a lover that mean well, that says some things because they want you to be better. That's not what I'm saying. I feel like in your mind, you feel like someone is criticizing you. Because it's not about what you said, it's how you said it, because there's a sharp knife here. Now, this could be outside of someone having good intentions. I do feel like this is verbal abuse, but it is war of the words. Okay. And you are liable to snap off any minute because of it. Let's go ahead. This is going to be for Sagittarius. I feel like for some of you, this is also someone that you're dealing with that could be your child's father. Now, I'm not saying it's not your mother, not saying it's not your family, anybody else. I'm saying for some of you, this could be your child's father. Okay. You have the will. Oh, things are going to change. This is going to make things change because also this is hitting the worry and the fear. I'm not saying that you should not worry, but the Wheel of Fortune says things are going to go in your favor. So you're at this place where you're worrying about something. There's some tense situations with your money, tense situations with people, and you're like, how is this going to go? Well, there's your answer. Wheel of Fortune. A turning point, but things that are going to go in your favor. Decisions that you do have to make, and I do feel like the decisions are going to be right for you. Okay? So yes, a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of doubt about different things. Money, love, your career. Okay? Let's get your next one. I want to show you what fell on the table by accident. It's so funny. I don't know what's up with you and this card lately. You guys had the Seven of Pentacles. Look at what fell on the table by accident. The Sun, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. This is the Sun seems to sneak out in your reading, even whether it falls on the table or not, all the time now. You guys do have a beautiful ending here. You guys have a bright future. Okay. So this came out before, which means it was hitting that worry and fear card. I do see a lot of happy moments, but there's this thing about saying it'll be okay. It'll be okay, Sag. The fear is causing the anger. The fear is causing the irritability. Remember, I said that this is about irritants. I feel like the fear is causing the agitation here. Okay. Now, here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is are you willing to invest in being better, doing better, having your products to be better, having you to be better? Because it's hitting, and I'm not asking to clarify. I just think it's interesting that it is hitting the criticism. This is generally like, I will say, well, this is your outside energy. Could be. But someone has to actually invest in themselves in order to be better. And have you been investing in yourself in order to be better? Because I do feel like for some Sagittarius, not all, we already know that not everybody in the sign and not everyone who's watching this is up to par. There's someone in your life right now that's tired. They're tired of the fact that you're not taking initiative. They're tired of the fact that you don't have positive thinking, that they have invested a lot of their time in you, that they worry about you. And when they try to help you, you don't listen. Now, it could be the opposite way for you guys, meaning you've done everything here. And for some odd reason, there's still this mental separation. There's still this opposing opinion. And so there is a decision that I feel like a lot of you guys are up against when it comes down to work, career, family, about how much you want to put, do you want to put enough effort? I feel like someone that you've been around, it could be, again, I feel like it's a baby daddy. It could be a mother as well. It could be other people, but you feel like, you didn't even try. You haven't even tried. Have you tried to be a good mom? Have you tried to be a good husband? Have you tried to be a good boyfriend or girlfriend? Have you put in the effort to make me believe that you want me, that you love me, that you even care? That's where this distance energy is really coming from, because it's effort. It's a lack of it. Okay. You got the Nine of Cups. And what is it hitting? Solid foundation, success with effort. There is going to be a huge reward that's going to come. You got the Nine of Cups, which talks about a wish fulfillment. But I see that a lot of you are putting in effort. We're not talking about relationships right now. I'm talking about with your success. A lot of you are putting in so much time and have put in so much time at what you're doing. You've went to school, you have studied something, you've researched something, you put in years in order to be able to be talented in something, your area of your expertise. And there is going to be a celebration here, hands down. We see it with the celebration card. Now, this is happy birthday, but remember, it's not always Sagittarius happy birthday, right? It's a happy birthday reading. Yes, but I'm talking about celebration. This is a celebration because of your success. We're looking at the broader scope of things, not just this month. We're looking at the bigger picture. Some of you are going to be receiving money for your birthday, or you have received money for your birthday, something that you don't expect, a big amount. I don't know if it's an institution. Sometimes Towers talks about an institution. You may have been waiting for an institution to actually give you money, send you money. It could be for I don't know. It could be from a court system. It could be from your job. It could be from anything. But there is an institution that some of you guys are going to be winning or gaining money from. And that is going to be enough to raise your glasses. I can tell you that. Okay. So if some of you are waiting on money, or if that is something that you guys have been wondering about, I totally see it. Institutions are always towers in my book. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get this for Sagittarius. Ace of Cups. Oh, Sagittarius, I want to tell you, you got a new connection here, but somebody is interfering. Someone is interfering in your love life. Now, you have a new person, period. New person. King of Wands is always new, and then it's been accompanied by the Ace of Cups. That's just how I read. Spirit automatically knows to pull out those cards for me. But one thing that I want to say is that it is hitting the control your anger. This is the irritants in the new relationship that you can come across. And I always tell you guys that diplomacy needs to be enacted when you're talking to someone or engaging with someone. Because remember, anger is coming from fear. And I don't know if this is like a self-defense mechanism for a lot of you. Not to get offended too quickly just because someone says something to you. They may not even mean it that way. Get out of your head with that, because some of you guys you're so vulnerable, you're so sensitive because of what others have done to you. You can't even enjoy your blessings. You can't enjoy your relationship that's going to be coming in here for you. And you will. There is going to be a connection here. But I don't know. I feel like there's something about your energy where you feel like you may not be able to enjoy it, especially with that fear card. Okay, fear and worrying that something is not going to work out, even though the opportunity is in front of you. Aces are always opportunities. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Wheel of Fortune. We have to talk about your past person as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card, because I'm telling you right now, retrograde has been retrograding, and some of you guys have said, look at this, some of you guys have said that the persons or the people have been communicating. Tower, unexpected. A lot of you are not expecting this person to communicate with you or run into this person. A lot of you are not expecting this. Why do I see water in this reading today? I'm going to tell you the signs that I'm seeing heavy: Scorpio, Virgo, and Aries. I got it. I did. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm shocked. I'm shocked here for a second. They showed me something. You know when things start happening good for you? You know when things start to happen, and it's starting to happen, right, for a lot of you guys. And then it's like this is too good where you can't you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable. There's something about your soul that's causing this uneasiness because now things are really starting to work out for you, and you're like, wait a minute, something's not right. And you know what spirit showed me? You have been, I don't know if you feel like you're cursed. I don't know if you feel like because your whole life you've been suffering from unfortunate situations. Perfect word to use, Natalie. Trauma, traumatized events. So when you experience something that's good, you can't even enjoy it. Now I understand why the fear, the worry, and the tense situations is there because it's not necessarily around. It's not necessarily around you, but it's in your aura field. It's just coming from your nature because of what you've already experienced, right? But look at what's on the board. You guys have the tower and it is hitting your wheel of fortune. And if you see the bottom of the deck, it's a beautiful card. I'm only looking at the picture because I just looked down. That's how I saw it. I'm like, oh, this is like a good thing. I think I used serendipitous one time this week, and that's exactly what this card is saying. This is a very serendipitous season for you, where unexpected events that are going to occur. But there's this uneasiness. You still don't believe it's happening, and you're just waiting for the ball to drop. You're waiting for that. You're just waiting for something bad to happen. And that's just not true. I'm not saying that this is a huge breakthrough for you. These are really good things that you're going to experience. Now, I will tell you the communication between you and somebody, this little, I don't know what it is that you're hearing. Someone did not put something out on time. Again, this is you feel that someone was inconsiderate and thoughtless about something. Somebody dropped the ball with something dealing with your work. That's what I feel when it comes down to that tower. It feels too busy, too much business energy around that tower. So I feel like it has something to do with your work. Okay. Not saying it cannot be somebody from your past. I'm not saying it cannot be someone in your family that is disturbing you. But remember, she's on the phone. And what did I say in the beginning of this reading? That it has something to do with what? A conversation. That's all it is. It's a conversation. It's not really throwing you off, though. It's not taking your blessings away. It's an irritant. And that's what a lot of you are going to experience. And I do feel like it's going to be someone who knows you well. That's the only way that they can irritate you. Okay. I do see the past. I wanted to make sure if I saw that for a fact, and I do see that for a fact. That person is in your reading. Some of you are fearful of your past. Some of you guys are afraid of them. The person from your past is irritated because you haven't called, you haven't picked up the phone, you haven't reached out. They've reached out to you, you have not responded, you have not initiated anything, and they're mad. I don't want to say mad because some of them are they got a little temper on them, but for some of them, they feel like I don't know, this is the first. This is the first. This is the first for them. This is the first. Okay. So I do see where for you, you have emotionally detached, and it almost seems like they sense that. So this feels like a hurrying back in or trying to come back in. But like I said before, for majority of you, you have already met someone. And if you have not met anyone, there is definitely someone in your reading. This is why I said in the beginning of the reading that I felt that someone is trying to sabotage something here. And I don't want to always have it to be sabotaging, sabotaging a relationship. Someone could be trying to sabotage your work, right? This is a general reading, but there's sabotory energy. Okay. And this could be the reason why you're irritated, but I feel like it's definitely coming from a relationship where someone sees that you're happy, that you're healing, that you've recovered from the heartache, that you're recovered. And then it's like, here they are. They're showing up at your door because you're not picking up the phone, or they're, hanging around a grocery store, the library that you frequent, or something like that. I do see them here. I don't see a relationship, but I do see a pop up, which is what that Tower card is saying. Unexpected pop up. Nine of Pentacles, there's your freedom. At the bottom of the deck, there's your choices. You got the Lover's card here. I already told you that you had a new love in your reading. I actually have to say this. I have not, unless I actually see a moving energy. I want to, since I see it now, I want to let you guys know if I see a moving thing. But Foundation came out here, which sounds like home, which sounds like home. Four of Wands is the exact same thing, foundational type of thing. So I do feel like there could be something, some of you guys are looking for a new home because she's standing outside her place, and it's hitting a home energy. So I don't know, some of you guys are looking for a new home, looking for a new place. So I'm going to pull a little bit more just to see if that's going to happen for you. But I do see that there's something about your home that's going to change. Okay. Some of you guys have some very sneaky neighbors. They're watching a lot. I'm not saying that they're out to get you, but I do feel like you got some neighbors that's kind of like, they in your business. I don't know if it's because they have cameras. It feels like there could be a camera that's pointing towards your door, a camera pointing towards your house. Some of you guys, make sure you close your blinds in your home. And this is also, even if they don't have any sight to see in your house, it's almost like eavesdropping. Okay. So don't talk too loud. Don't be next to the door. Don't do any of that. You guys do have some nosy ass neighbors. Okay. I will tell you, for a few of you. You have the Nine of Pentacles sitting on top of that Nine of Cups, which talks about that celebratory energy. There's a financial independence here. Okay, so you see where I was talking about before that things are going to change. If part of your worry and your fear had anything to do with if I'll say this way, if your fear and your anxiety had anything to do with your money, that you're coming up on some type of success that is going to make you just, and it's going to be different for everybody because somebody is going to be receiving big ass chunks of money through some type of institution. You see what I'm saying? For others, it's going to be your, I'm trying to see where else you can come from. Why do you feel free with your money? It could be a new job. It could be something that you're building up on your own. But either way, I see you feeling good. And this is where I stopped. I wasn't even paying attention. You stopped at the Three of Cups. There it is, another celebratory card. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you. You have the Six of Pentacles. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Let me stop before I keep going. I just told you somebody was coming. Now, I always tell you guys, this is big cap, what you guys are thinking. Like, oh, I don't want them to come back in my life now no more. Why is the past still in our reading? I don't understand why they're still here. That could be true. Some of you guys are just you do not care. You don't care if the past person comes back or not. But for some of you, this is going to be very tempting, meaning that now they're coming back in with a different approach. Okay. This could also be a new person. You guys are dating. This could be a new person because the the high priestess is sitting there, we're saying that there's someone coming in that is unknown to you, that may be saying that they want to invest in you, that may be saying that they want to be here, but just make sure you don't move too quickly, because the Knight of Swords talks about the person perhaps maybe moving too fast in order for you not to catch their little schemes. It's not going to work, baby. One thing about Sagittarius in this reading, when it comes down to love, I don't see any of that happening here for you. I don't see anything happening. This is only coming out outside of you. People who are trying to come in here in some kind of way to try to sabotage or do things that are very unknown to you, that type of stuff, please. Please. Yeah, they tried it. With this reading, baby, it ain't coming out nowhere near that you are unaware of anything. I can tell you that much. Okay? New or not, they're going to F around and find out. That is not your energy anymore. Remember, the Wheel of Fortune talks about a turn for the better. You've already learned your lessons. You've already learned those hard lessons. You've been there and you've done that. And again, anyone who attempt to even do it would only be an irritant to you. So this is why I want you guys to be very careful about how you say things to people, because for you, you could be like, oh, you tried it. And this could be with anybody. This could be with anything. Oh, you tried it. Anytime you see that high priestess, that means that someone in some kind of way, maybe trying to hide something from you, maybe trying to, keep something from you. And it's like, baby, I see you. All right. But it is a little devilish behavior hanging around. A little devilish behavior. Someone attempting to at least to try to get over, but it ain't going to happen. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn too. That was the first time that card came out. One at a time, please. Thank you. And here you are. That is your piece. Oh my gosh, you guys. The chaos, the destruction, the cursed energy that you've been feeling, the deadness that's been happening, non-productive energy, non-productive people. That is what you see how spirit is leading you in a different direction too, by the way. You see, this is not on your own. I'm not saying that you're not doing it, but I feel like, why do I feel like for some odd reason I hit the card and I felt like this is a dream. Some of you have been having really good dreams. There's something about your dreams too that's like guiding you to a certain place. This is real life, but I also feel like dreams are playing a role in your reading. Let me see if I can hone in on some of your dreams, because I do feel like there's something up with your nighttime. Something up with you in the night. It's your connection to the moon. I don't know why, but some of you have a connection to the moon. You can have a Sagittarius moon, actually. Let me see. I don't know. Have any of you guys recently had a dream about a picnic? Okay. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm seeing a lot of people gathered around. It doesn't have to be a picnic. It could be some type of event. It could be something like that. But I see a lot of happy faces. I see a lot of smiling faces. I feel like you feel comfortable. There's people around you that you can trust. I think we talked about that before in one of your readings. And, it's outside. You're not inside. I don't know if it's a picnic, but it looks like some people are sitting on the ground. But I don't know. I feel like you guys have been having dreams like that. Okay, that's one dream that I saw. Let me see if I could pick up something else here. I see a concert for a few of you. Now, I am seeing that for some of you guys, there's a mother energy here. Now, I don't know if your mother is still around, but I do see a mother energy. I feel like a lot of you are moving away from some childhood traumas that you've experienced as a child. And I'm not saying it's only, some of you guys are very close to your parent, I'm saying that a lot of you are escaping or moving away from that type of energy. Because remember, you guys have the moon card at the bottom of the deck. This is mom energy, and it's coming out with peace, finally gaining peace, getting peace from something that you may have experienced as a child, because mother is moon. So I do feel like you are escaping, or you have escaped things that were meant to kill you, to beat you down, to destroy you. And this is what you're seeing with that Six of Swords, where the woman is moving towards the sun. So I do feel like you barely escaped. Ooh. You barely escaped. You see how the tower was here? I feel like there's been many of things that have been trying to get you down. There's been, prison systems. There's been religious, beliefs. There's been, again, it's just outside of an individual. It's about institutions. There's been things that have been put in place to literally catch you up. And you guys are escaping those things. There's a lot of suffering that is about to be relieved from you, that's about to come up off of you. And I love that. I didn't talk about the Three of Pentacles. Didn't I tell you that something with your job, there's about to be a breakthrough here with your job? And I said that worry had something to do with what? Your work. It had nothing to do with nobody else. And the Three of Pentacles hit the tower. I knew it. This have everything to do with your work. But it's in a good way, because sometimes this is stage fright. This is afraid of not being good, not necessarily saying not being good enough, but this is afraid of not succeeding to your expectations and your potential. That's where the fear and the worry is coming from. And none of this with you is bad. This is all in your mind. Okay. So I really didn't hit that too much because I already talked about it. But truly with you, it had your fear has something to do with your work and career. If you guys have been worried about money, I see a new job here. I'm actually seeing new work for a lot of you. There could be someone that's going to come in and help you. Okay. But you do have to listen to their expertise. You do have to listen to their criticism. If it's someone that's trying to help you and they say, hey, this is a better way to do it, please listen. Please listen. Okay. Because someone is definitely in your reading that's a divine helper to help you go in a certain direction. But I totally see peace here. That was your last card, is peace. And this is where I see you guys being. I also feel it to the place where you're not no longer worried about feeling happy or feeling comfortable within your skin. You feel this ease. Okay, that is what I'm saying here for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull one card, and we're going to be done with your general for today. This is for Sagittarius. They wanted to pull two. All right. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. A lot of y'all are probably like, I'm not trying to fix anybody. It's so funny because I know it's one particular sign that always get this card, but I heard something different when this card came out for you. You're not trying to fix anybody. I feel like your expectations for someone to be better may need to be adjusted. They should be this because they are my mother. They should be that because they are my husband. They should be this way because they're my child. And it's like, give up the ghost on that. Love is something that you're supposed to experience for people who, in general, who will be in your family, those who you are expected to love. That is true. But you're not supposed to drive yourself crazy over them or it. It says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing, period. So it's not about a fixing. It is what you're still waiting for. It's what you're hoping for. I just need this with them. I want this with them. And it's like there's tons of people, hundreds, thousands of people every day that had to just say, that's just not this type of person in this lifetime. No matter who they are. It's just not meant for them to be who you want them to be. And it's okay. It has nothing to do with you. Why? Because Spirit just said that ain't got nothing to do with you. Spirit just said it. Universal God said that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's your affirmation. It has nothing to do with you. Stop taking it personally. Even though it could be your person. Even if it could be the person that you came out of. Stop taking it personally. That ain't you. Okay? This is what the universal God is saying. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Here, surrender to defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. I think this came out for you guys the other day. I'm not going to use this one. I know for a fact that card came out for you guys. We already know you're defensive. We already know you're on a high alert. We already know that. Let's get one more for Sagittarius. Surrender to trust. I may just use that card, to be honest with you. Didn't I just say that? Surrender to your attachment to results. That was literally what I just said with the Fix You card. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions. Their strong opinion can sway you and what you do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right plan and what's right for you. Again, you live your own life. You walk your own path. I don't care who it is. And you must trust that. Okay? Surrender your attachments to result. Surrender your idea that this person may be better or they could be better, and your expectation and the fact that you're constantly being hurt. Give that up. Okay? A lot of frustration in this reading based on people who you believe should be something that they're not ever going to be. Because, baby, one thing about this reading, I feel Sagittarius with you, you have a tough exterior. You put on a strong front. There's a lot of strong front energy here, and you're just soft, just like a little Twinkie on the inside, a little cream pie on the inside, right? You're the sweet one. And it's because you're still trying to hold on to someone that is, or the idea that someone is going to be better. And they're just not that way. I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. Live your life and be free. This is the reason why the Six of Swords is here. This is the reason why the Nine of Pentacles is here. Be free. Be free. Okay? Anyway. Sagittarius, I love you with all my heart and soul. I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for always being such a supportive group of people, whether online or behind the scenes. You are amazing. If no one has ever told you guys that, you are an amazing group of people. There is nothing that you guys cannot do. I see so much success for you. I see so much happiness for you. There is nothing that you guys cannot get over. And if you ever need me, I will be here for you. I just want you guys to know that, okay? Have a good morning. Have a good day at work. And I will see you guys back here again later. Love you with all my heart. Bye.